Farms a week ago. Holy buckets, a week. Lord have mercy. A week ago, my friends, that I streamed. A week. Lord have mercy, my friends, that I streamed. A week. And we are live. Let me check the... Yay! It actually says the correct description. Crest Farms version 1.4.3 live, plus new mods. So we have a correct description. Good stuff. Excellent stuff. So my friends, we are back. We are live. Yay! After a week hiatus, we are back on the farm again. We're going to be taking a look at some new mods. Going to be taking a look at an updated version of Crest Farms. This should be interesting. So, first thing off we're going to do is we are going to give you the changelog for version 1.4.3 for Crest Farms. So, new large sawmill. Let's try that again. New large sawmill and fish for pallets. New butchers for kefir and butter. Kefir, K-E-F-I-R. Kefir. New butchers for kefir and butter. New slaughterhouse for bone meal. New sugar factory for Bagasse. B-A-G-A-S-S-E. Bagasse. New production concrete factory for stone. New production fertilizer, liquid fertilizers and seed. New farm warehouse for potatoes, sugar beets, wood chips, sugarcane, etc. So that is the changelog for Crest Farms 1.4.3. So I don't know what's going to happen here, my friends, because this is a new game save. Oh, sorry. This is a, an updated version of the map. Mr. Julian Haw, the FS19 consultant himself. How the heck are you, sir? How are things? Hope you're doing well, sir. Are you still streaming, Julian, or are you finished up? Let me just adjust this here, my friends. There we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? Right. So we're going to quickly take a look at our settings here. It's been a week since I booted up the PC. I just want to make sure that everything is hunky-dory. So very high custom, 2560 by 1440 VSync on, because I go 60 FPS here. We have all our custom settings, so everything looks hunky-dory there. The new Xbox controller is working fine. Hey Hayden, how are you, sir? How are things, my friend? Thank you for tuning in. So my friends, we're going to take a look at Crest Farms version 1.4.3. File size is 1.8 gigabytes. I did download some new mods that I want to take a look at. I've got two versions of the John Deere T8. That's John Deere. The New Holland T8. I've got two versions. This one here is from the Mod Hub. Okay, this came out, I don't know, a few days ago, whatever. From, who's it? Blau, I don't know. And then I've got an NEFG modding version of the T8 that I want to take a look at. This is a much larger file, obviously. This is kind of intended for PC only. So we're going to take a look at both of those and see what they look like. There is a new version of the Puma CVX, a US version of the Puma CVX. I've got another modified version of the Horse Pronto 9DC. I want to take a look at that. I've got a new version, supposedly, of the Class Zerion 3800 saddle track. And I've got a Supima Beats pack. I have no idea what that is. I'm going to take a look at that one. Pain. Yeah, it's literally a pain in the backside, Julian. Tailbone, that kind of, back pain type thing is very, very difficult to, manage and maintain, unfortunately. Uh, you know, the only advice I can give you, my friend, is just to, you know, to rest and take it easy. That's all I can really you know, offer you. Unfortunately, back pain is a very, very difficult thing to you know, to manage and you know, resolve. So we're just going to go over our mods here, and we're going to take a look at everything. I may have to take out some mods here that are no longer necessary. So we'll go through everything. Animal pen expansion, Borgalt, class, case magnum, egg storage, forge mixing station. I'm going to take that out for now. Global company, we're going to keep that. We're going to get rid of the Homer. We're going to get rid of herbicide production as well, maybe? That's a good question. Should I keep herbicide production? I'm going to keep that one for now. Get rid of the cotton pack here from John Deere. T8, new leader, player speed, Puma, Rubicon, Sulky, Toolbox, Workshop Tabber, Valtra A, unpreferred, TMR Station. We'll get rid of that for now. Powerful Spotlights, New Holland, Mahindra. We're going to get rid of that for now. Liquid Silo, we're going to get rid of that for now. Lime and salt production, we're going to get rid of that for now. The horse pack, we're going to keep that for now. Seed maker, GSI Grain Complex, FSL Tournament. We're going to get rid of those as well. Anderson Group, Straw Harvest, additional field info. So we'll go with that, and we'll take a look at that one. We'll see what's that like. I don't know what's going to happen here, my friends. As I said, this is an updated version of the map, and I do have an existing game save with version 1.4.1. So, you know, everything could just like explode, and, you know, everything could reset, and, you know, all my I had over 500,000 liters in a silage bunker. I had crops in storage. I had fields planted with soybeans. You know, I haven't made, you know, huge structural changes per se, but there are differences. That is a warning sign, because I've got a beta or a development version of the global company installed. Now, should I save the game here? I do need to adjust something though. I need to turn on the bloody music, don't I? Volume master. Oh, shite. So can you guys hear that? So it's going to take a little time for the for everything to load into place, my friends. So give it a... Oh! Hold on. You know, the old texture data is loading up. So you can see here. Ooh! Yay! It's here, my friends. It's here. Look at this. 512,000 liters. So I've been following Julian's kind of method here. I've been backing in, you know, my trailers and going to the very back and trying to, you know, driving up the top here to try and get everything up, you know, up to the very, very top, as you can see what I've done here. So I'll keep pushing it back more and more to try and fill every little last scrap of you know, I want it absolutely full to the brim. So I'm hoping to get like 5 million liters out of this. So there's my lime silo. Okay. There's my jerry cans of death. Yay! I don't know if the grass has reset itself. It may have, you know that. It may have reset itself. Oh, it didn't. Oh, it didn't. Oh, the grass has grown. Yay! So let me just check. So this is my little slice of the world here. And I'm going to check. Oh, Excellent. So everything's there. Do I have to put some lime on that? There's a couple of areas there that need maybe need to be a bit of attention. Why am I seeing stuff on that? Maybe I probably missed a few spots or something. I know everything looks good. Everything looks good. I think it survived. I think the game save survived, my friends. It looks like it. Yeah, everything seems to be there where I left it. My money is accurate. All my tractors are here. So it's looking good. I really thought a new game save would be needed because, you know, there were physical differences to the map. So we're going to probably take a little bit of a... let's take a little bit of drive around here. See what's going on. Have I still got my cow? I do. So there's my cow. So I've got this PC only mod here. It's got like an added realism thing. So in low-lying areas, it'll put little puddles of water, as you can see there. My animal pen extension is still intact. My sole cow is there. He's producing a little bit of slurry and a tiny little bit of manure. That's my sulky sprayer. That's all the food that's there. So everything looks to be here. So get on to the bottom here. I've still got chickens. Still got chucks. And even this thing is in the right position as well, because I moved that the last time. So let's check this out here. Yeah, that's there. So everything appears to be the way I left it. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Hey, Six Wheeling, how are you, sir? How are things? Thank you for tuning in, my friend. So I was in the process of chaffing here, as you can see. So that's what I was doing. So, you know, that's what I had, you know, cut so far. And this is what's left. But I want to take a look around. As I said, this is an updated version of a map, so there are new production facilities. And, you know, maybe I'll take a look at the new stuff. Biogas plant, egg laying station, pig enclosure, woodcutter. Woodcutter? Is it? Woodcutter, okay. Well, that looks dangerous. Oh, look at this! Holy buckets, look at this! I wonder what this does. That is... I've never seen anything like that before. Have you guys? So you can bring the train up here. I assume that you can use the thingy here to... I wonder, can I get into this? Can you get into this? Oh, you can. Oh, you can. So how do you move this? Oh, you can... Oh, I see, I see. Ah, look at this. This is pretty cool. So you can move it along. I assume that you will unload the train here and then put it into this little area here. And you can move it up and down. I assume as well that you could open the claws. You can. Yay! So it all works with an Xbox controller. You can sell your logs, and does it chop it up into wood chips? I mean, this is pretty fancy. So it's probably a sales point. Gas station, concrete plant. Ooh, hello. So I don't know what this is. So there, he has placed some new factories on the map. Lieber, there's interesting. Some belts. I assume these are static. Oh, so sand. Can someone do a Google Translate for me, please? What the hell is shotter? Shotter. Shotter? I have no idea what shotter is. And keys. Man, I really wish the modder would make these in have a an English language version. So you can kind of see the ground textures here as sand. I'm assuming this is kind of a gravel. And I don't know what that is. I wonder, can you get into the thingy here? Or it's probably just a static thingy, although it is solid. If it was just a static thing, why would it be solid? What is there? Concrete factory? So this is right across from the way from it. Oh, this is very Wasser, I assume, is water. Cement, I assume, is cement. Very old worldly buildings here. Very old school. Geisting? No idea what that means. Can you activate this, I wonder? So there's something there. I mean, I don't really use the factories. I mean, I haven't gone that deep into the map yet to actually, to look at them. Oh, okay. So I wonder, do all these roller thingies here work? I wonder, can you activate this? So there is something there. So there's the logs. I assume you put them in here and then it chops them up or something. And you get something out of it. Something here as well. So, oh, you make pallets there. Oh, I see. Pallets. Interesting. So you have logs here. Oh, you can get so logs at the bottom, and you can get, I don't know, what are they called, these bloody finished boards or something. I don't know what you call it. I can't think of it offhand, but you know what I mean. What's over here? I have no idea what that is. Maybe wood chips. So there's a fairly. He's definitely filling up this bloody map, isn't he? Holy buckets. So there's a lot of stuff going on in this thing. So these things, you can make these pallets of prepared wood or whatever the hell they call it. There's a lot going on in this. This is the meat factory. Hey, Mouse. How are you, sir? How are things, my friend? Hope you're doing well. So you put in your animals in here, I suppose. That's a bit nasty. So, inputs, you have to cartons, empty pallets, and animals. Output, you get bone meal and meat products. Interesting. Okay. Bit controversial. I mean, I don't think giants would allow the slaughtering of animals to to be taking place on their maps. Oh, you can go through the town here as well. Cool. So, oh, you can, I wonder, can you put animals on that train? That would be interesting if you could put animals on that. Quite a large factory there. So he said something, there's a crane over here. He said something about something being around here. Hotel? A hotel, okay. Oh, there is. There's a satellite dish. Does anyone know offhand if there is a satellite dish mod? I've been talking to the map maker for, you know, the terraforming Mars map. That's PC only. His name is Farmer Bob. He has a YouTube channel. Now he's got a very, very early beta version of terraforming Mars, and you know he's been looking for suitable mods for a Mars environment. So I've been trying to find him some satellite dishes. So if anybody knows of any mods with satellite dishes, do let me know, or post a link or anything like that, or anything that you think is kind of alien-esque or appropriate for a Mars setting. Do post them. Post links and stuff. Limestone work. Oh, Jesus, look at the size of this thing. Holy buckets. Lord have mercy. So how many bloody factories is on this thing now? Carton. Gold bars. Joinery. Biogas plant. Butcher. Yeah, and you got bloody, you can make Easter eggs here as well, which is hilarious. See that? Easter bloody eggs. Oh, this must be the new one. Oh, you can. I assume that you can sell it here. So it must be just like a sales point or something that he's added here. What's up here? Weaving. I don't know what the hell weaving is. 1892. Very old buildings again. Pallets. Production. Something and something. I have no idea. See, I mean, I'm not really used to factories. I'm more kind of a conventional farming type guy. So this is going to be interesting for me to actually play this map with factories and stuff. The brewery, okay, quite large as well. So yeah, he's made he's made a lot of additions and updates, and he's integrating more and more factories onto the map. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing yet, to be honest. It depends how he does it, you know. Gold breaker. Holy buckets. Oh, hold on a second. So what goes on here? So does the train drive up here? Oh, it's just a train track. Okay. So you can't get into that. So yeah, once again, I have no idea what any of this stuff does. What's over here? Soy milk production. We have, this is the new one. Okay, we're going to take a look at this. So this is a, what's it again? Seeds fertilizer. So this is new. This is what he said was added. So water, manure. So fertilizer and seeds. That looks weird. What's going on there? Is that a bug, I wonder? Could that be a bug? Oh, is there something missing there, I wonder? I'm thinking maybe this could be a good example of maybe a problem with the map. I can't imagine that it's been designed like this. So maybe he terraformed out all this area. I don't think this should be like this, do you? Uh, what I can do is I'm going to quit the game without saving. I want to take a look at that. That could be a problem right there. Let me start a new farmer. So we're going to load a brand new game and we're going to take a look at that. If it's the same here, then it should be all right. I'm not too sure about that. I think that could be a problem because my game save is based on 1.4.1. And what is that helicopter still? I thought he fixed that in 1.4.2. Why is that helicopter still there? Bloody hell. Interesting. He made a mouse. Could you maybe, I don't know, post him a message or something and, I don't know, ask him maybe about that satellite dish? You know, I would like to get permission if there is one out there to maybe use that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there we go. So, yeah, bollocks. Son of a bitch. I'm going to need a new game save, aren't I? Look at this. So, see the difference? Yeah, bugger. It needs a new game save. Damn it. Shitballs almighty. See the difference? See that? So he's completely changed the map. You know, this is all different. Son of a bitch. God damn it. Now what the hell am I going to do? Bloody hell. Son of a beeswax. Oh, gravel plant. So I'm guessing, you know, he's probably added all this stuff in here as well. So you're going to have to mod, you know, son of a bitch. So yeah, new game save needed, my friends. This is interesting. This is all interesting. Yeah, it's definitely a game save issue 6. Definitely need a game save there. New game save, I should say. There's a bakery. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Any ideas how I could deal with that? Should I just start afresh and try and just so I'm going to lose everything. You know what I mean? I mean literally everything. I have 500,000 liters of chaff in storage. I'm going to lose all of that. I mean, I'm not too shit. I mean, I suppose I could cheat in money and just buy, you know, the fields that I had previously. And then I could probably replace the equipment as well. I mean, I'm not massively into the game or my game save, but it's still a pain in the ass. How would I replicate? How would I get that 500,000 liters of chaff back? Does anyone know how I could do that? Could I buy it? Could I buy chaff and then like put it back into the silo? The green water tanks, 6. I'm not entirely sure what you mean. What am I missing here? Hey, William, how are you, sir? How are things? Hey, Outlaw Buck. F it. I don't have the. I don't have that bloody. I don't have that easy development mod installed, Outlaw. Ah, okay. So that's an option. I mean, if I want to get it back up and running, I could probably, as you say, I could just put in a magic silo and put my 500,000 liters of chaff back into the bunker and kind of rebuild it. But one of the things as well, if this guy keeps on bloody changing this map the way he is, obviously. Uh, you're right. I can show you that 6. You are right. That was actually changed in 1.4.1. There was a green tank, as you know, that was clipping into the fence area here. See that? So that's gone now. So it was here. I'm sure you remember it, 6. There was like a tank that was literally, was going through the bloody. But he's fixed that in 1.4.1. He was supposed to fix the bloody helicopter sound on the startup. There was a change log for 1.4.2 that said he fixed the startup sound of the helicopter to get rid of it, but it's still there. So, and the pigsty. B. Pigsty. Go up to the piggies. Son of a bitch. Where am I going? Piglets. Let me go down again to 3x. So this it should be okay. Yeah, no, it's gone as well. If it was there previously, it's not there now. So I don't know what I honestly. Hey, Clint, how are you, sir? How are things? Did you start over, Clint? And did you see? My issue with this bloody map, it's a beautiful map, a great map. But if he keeps updating the bloody map and adding stuff, then how are you going to start playing it? What are you going to do if you have 100 hours on the map and he changes? The bloody. You need a new game save every time. You can't do that shit. You know, and ugh, son of a beeswax. And I don't want, I don't want a situation where he starts altering the map and it's just all bloody factories. Because it's a beautiful looking map. It's got great visual eye candy. It's just a fantastic map to look at and drive around. But if he starts filling the bloody things with factories, like everywhere, I mean, uh, recently you had a Ricky Hollow, which is, it is a different map to Rickyville, but Ricky Hollow was released. And I honestly, I have no intention of playing it. I just don't like the factory things that have been baked into the map, and not only that, but how they were placed on the map. No disrespect to Allman 1 or 2, but that's just my opinion. I'm not a fan of Ricky Hollow. And I don't want this guy screwing up the bloody map here and start placing bloody factories everywhere, like, and it just looking dumb. Injection Z, how are you, sir? How are things? So look, I think what we're going to do here, my friends, we're just going to look at some mods. I'll make a decision, later on about what I'm going to do. What the hell is my... So, I don't know if you guys have seen this. This claims to be an updated version of the class Zerion 3000 saddle track. It says it's supposed to be version 2.0, but when I look at the file description, it says version 1.0. So I don't know what the dealio with this is. Thank you, Six. I wasn't sure, honestly, I wasn't sure of the reaction to that video, um, considering that it's just, kind of generic, boring black. I was expecting eye rolls and saying, what the hell is this guy wasting his money on? But it is what it is. So we've got a lot of options here. We have a leather color. I don't know what this is going to do. Oh, I see. Okay, so it changes the seat there. So we can change it to a class green. Let's go with just class red there, just to kind of make it a bit standoutish. Rim color. We just go with purple so we can see what the hell we're doing here. Let's go with pink. So, you get the idea. Fabric color. Blue. Oh, I see. So that's interesting. So you can kind of do that. You get the idea. Then we have another fabric color. So I'm not quite sure about that. So we've got 3 fabric colors. What is that changing? I wonder if it's changing the carpet. What is it changing in there, I wonder? I can't see what it's actually altering there. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's changing the front grille. Ah. Oh, I see. Interesting. Yes, thank you, Mouse. As I said, I was hoping to get Farmer Bob a satellite dish for his terraforming Mars map, and obviously, with permission and stuff like that. To place it, to be able to. I mean, he'll probably have to do it via Giant's editor. But if we could get him a little satellite dish, I think that would be nice for the map, Um, so what else we're gonna have a look here? Hedge weight. So we have the weights on the back here. You see those weights? I wish they would bring that to the Xerion 4000, because that's actually a thing. You can get a version of the Xerion 4000s with weights on the back here. So 1 ton, 1.8 ton, 2.6, 3.4, 4.2, 5 ton. So holy buckets. So that puts a shitload of weight on the back thing. Now there is a kind of a point to this. I mean, the saddle tracks, you can see in there's a little ball hitch. You see the ball hitch there? You can hook up certain slurry tankers and equipment here to that. It's not a big, so it's a big thing. That's even better. So it's not a small satellite dish. That's even better. So we have Trelleborg, Michelin, Nokian, Mitas. Ooh, hello. Ooh. So I'm assuming these are going to be case. I wonder, are they case? Holy buckets. I wonder, are they case branded? Lizard. Case. Interesting. Interesting. So the Lizard crawler track. Trelleborg, we get standard white tires. We get bigger wides. Twin wheels, narrow tires. That looks weird. And back to standard. So we get the Michelin, we get standard, white tires, narrow tires, and back to standard. And then we go to Mitas, we go standard, white tires. Ooh, they're big boys right there. See that? Holy buckets. There are big boy tires right there. Oh yeah, I like those. Standard and whites. Interesting. But for the purposes of this, I think we're going to go with the trackies here. So then we have engine setup. We have a Xerion 3300, 31 mph, 335 horsepower, 620 liters of diesel. I don't believe this model has DEF, and that is a boo. Well, I mean, for me, but it would have been nice if this was DEF enabled, but it probably isn't. And then we have the 3800, so that's 335 horsepower and then 380. And then we have warning board. Warning board? What the hell is this? Warning board. Yes handy, no handy. I can't see anything. What is changing there? What the hell is changing? Oh, there is. Oh, I see. So there's something inside the cab. Oh, it's a mobile phone. It's a mobile phone inside the cab. You see that? I'll just put it in there just for the... And then now we have something about the start CBIS. I don't know what that is. I've seen that option before, but I don't quite understand it. I think it is something to do with the... I don't know. No, I can't quite see it there. Oh, no, that seems to be changing something in the lights for some reason. What's going on in the lights there? So you see the light in there? This is some kind of shape change inside the light. I wonder what that is. Maybe it's a different pattern or something to the beacons. Interesting. I don't know what that is. Oh shit. Oh, Bucket's garage. Oh So I suppose I should just sell everything. Just for the, you know, the purposes of what we're doing here. We're just going to take a look at mods, basically. Ooh! Nice engine startup sound. Oh, shite. I'm going to have to change that. Traffic on, dirt normal off. Just save that there. So listen to this again. Ooh. So it is a mobile phone. So you can see inside the engine here. So the engine is modeled. And it's also modeled from the side here. Interesting. I don't see any branding, so I was thinking maybe this is pulled from another model. Maybe it was a Case IH kind of quad track thing or something like that. Yeah, that last option, I think it might have been something to do with the beacons. So take a look at this here. So this is this is kind of the ball hitch here for the, you know. If I had a piece of equipment here, I could probably show it to you. I don't know if I have anything installed that will actually work with it properly. There are certain pieces of equipment that you need for this thing to work. I don't know if I have anything installed. Does anyone know offhand what exactly you can hook up to this thing? Let's see about that there. Nice engine sound. So that isn't going to work. So there are certain pieces of equipment that you can. Ooh, it's got reverse lights as well, although it doesn't reflect on the ground. Nice bloody engine sound. So it does have reverse lights here. but it doesn't shine on the ground. So the white lights don't shine on the ground, but the red ones do. Love the engine sound. Nice, 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 nice. Feels good to drive this as well. Feels very, very smooth. Very smooth. I mean, there's an absolute shit ton of weight. I think maybe I have to remove the. I think I may have to remove the weight there on the back. Maybe that's probably causing my problems. So maybe I'm gonna go with my tests here. And maybe go with Ewok. Let's see what that looks like. So this is kind of the default version of it here. Lovely chrome plated I don't know, engine exhaust, whatever you want to call it. So there are certain pieces of equipment that you can hook up to this thing, but obviously I don't have them here. And I don't know what I'm going to use to connect up to this thing. I do remember it was something in the slurry tank section that you could actually hook up to it. I probably don't have the damn thing installed. But you get the idea. You know, you get the idea. Let's check out the basic functions here. So we have our blinky blinkies. Okay, so that's on the back. Where are they on the front? Oh, there they are. Okay. Check out our flashes up here. So see that one there? Let's check out this one and see what if this is any different inside. So I can't see any difference there, to be honest. Not that I can off the bat tell. There may be some differences, but you know, I can't tell them offhand. We should check the so the lights here on the back. So that's the the left and right indicators here. So all the basic function as it were. So 1, 2, 3. Check out the lights here again. So first stage, second stage, and then third stage. So first, second, third. So it's interesting that they kind of go orange there. So that's everything there. I'm gonna check out the guy inside and see what's happening with him. Let's make sure that all his arms and legs are in the correct position here. Let's check to see if the seat is articulated and wobbles around. It does. So it moves left to right, as you can see. Does it move up and down, I wonder? Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, depending on the mod. Depending on how much weight you have on it as well. It does move up and down, so it's fully articulated as it should be. She does put her legs in the correct position there. Her arms are in the correct spot as well. Everything in here moves and functions backwards and forwards. You can see that. RPM. The quality of the interior is pretty excellent. So it's got all FS19 materials inside in here that I can see. I'll check out in a minute if it's got IC control or not. But so far the mirrors work. So you can see the mirrors. They all work fine. Everything in here that is supposed to work works. All the pedals and everything. Let's check the mirrors on the outside. So, no, I could be wrong about this, but I don't think the mirrors work on the outside. So you see that there? I'm not seeing any reflection on the mirrors. And I do have the highest graphic detail on that, so they should function. So, no, the mirrors do not reflect and work on the outside, but they do work internally. Let's just check, take a look at the detailing on the mod here. I mean, that logo is kind of a bit pixelated in terms of how it's, see the way it's written there, it's kind of all kind of, it's not bad, but it's kind of, you know, it could have been done better. It's like it was painted by hand. You know, it's not like this logo here. See how clean that logo is compared to that? You know, it's not bad, you know. I mean, I wouldn't fault the mod too much for that. I mean, you've got all the labels here. Everything seems to be like really, really high quality. You have your everything on the back here. You've got license plate. My opinion of this mod is it's bloody good. It's damn good. This is super high quality stuff right here, my friends. Super high quality. Very, very nice. Now there should be an option to reverse. Can you select? Oh, you have. Oh, okay. So you have crab steering, front wheel steering, all wheel steering, that type of thing, as one would expect. So the steering options work. So change driving direction. This is what I want to check out. Okay, change driving direction. Ooh, hello. Nice bloody horn. I'm being super duper picky again, Mr. Totster. How do I change driving direction on this thing? I wonder if that's a bloody... What's this? Let's control B. Where the hell is CTRL? Enable IC. Oh, so it's got IC control as well. That's bloody hell. Okay, holy buckets. Change driving direction. So, oh shit. Oh, bugger. Any advice here how I'm going to change the driving direction on this thing? So that's the steering mode for the tires. Tab steering. No, that's not that. So if I press the left and right buttons, look at it, it says A, change driving direction, but it's not doing it. How do I do this? Left B. Hold on a sec. Maybe I'm an idiot. Left B. Change. I'm pressing the wrong button. Oh shit! I did it again. Okay. Not quite sure what I'm doing there. Oh. Change driving the direction. Control B. Oh, I'm changing bloody thing. Son of a bitch. No, I don't know how to get that. Maybe one of you guys could take a look at that and see how the IC control on that thing works, or to change the direction of it, because I can't figure that one out. To be honest. Oh, here we go. Hold on a second. Oh, we do have IC control. What the hell does that do? Open something. Open sesame. Shite. Well, this is up here. 22 Celsius. So there is IC in this thing. Oh, that's over here. Oh, there is. Okay. So it's going over here. Okay, so there's the door. Ah, so there's the body seat up and down. Okay. So you can see that. Alrighty. What else is there? Is there any other windows over here? There's nothing on the back. Sometimes you have the back window here that moves around. Oh, the sunroof. So I wonder what that does. I don't know what the German for that is. Maybe it's something on the outside. Does IC control working on this thing from the outside, I wonder? It doesn't look like it. So you kind of get the idea with this, you know, what it's like. In my opinion, this is bloody damn good stuff right here. Very, very high quality. Great engine sounds. Don't have a problem with how it drives either. Handles pretty bloody well. Holy buckets. Holy shit. Did you see the helicopter? Did you see how fast he went? Holy buckets. That thing just blew past me. Holy mother. Not too bloody bad, my friends. She's a bit of a beast, this thing. I might be, interested in putting one of these bad boys on my farm. As I said, if I can figure out how to change the cab, that would be nice. Unfortunately, I haven't figured out exactly how the bloody will do it. But yeah, so that's the Xerion 3800. Came out, I don't know, a couple of days ago or something like that. And we have the tracked version here, as you can see. the weights and everything on it. It's a bit of a beast, this thing. Might be something for your farm, my friends. You know, it's something different. You know, it's interesting, unique. Cecil simulations. How the heck are you, sir? How are things? Okay, so what else do we have? The other mods, obviously, that I downloaded. I just have to figure out and remember what it was. So give me a second here while I... So we have the... I'm going to not look at that John there quite yet. I want to take a look at this one. Okay, so this, my friends, is a Horse Pronto 90C. It has been modified. So he has made some changes to it. For example, he mentioned something about you see the kind of the metal plates. They're kind of a aluminium color or metallic color, silver, whatever you call it. They were originally red. I think I can show you that. So yeah, you can see it there. See the see these plates are that they're red, they're corrugated red. See that? Whereas on this one, he's made them metallic. You see that? A kind of aluminium. So he's changed that. So you can change the base color of it, obviously. It is a multicolored thing. You can change the rims, as you can see there. So you can kind of make them all uniform. The design color then, I mean, I assume it's this thing at the top. He's also made that, see that cover on the top there? That's actually metallic. I know it doesn't look like it now, but when you see it up close, it will be metallic. And then you have like decal thingy. So you can change the decals there, the horse or a white horse, a red horse, no logo, that type of thing. You know, you can swap it out. It's probably a little bit cheaper as well. Nathaniel Lee, how the heck are you, sir? How are things? Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Appreciate it. Oh shit! Holy buckets! Oh lordy, that was an expensive piece of equipment to crash there. So the modder said that he changed the distribution of the seed and fertilizer, so it's a 60-40 split on the top, you know, the seed and fertilizer. He said he put dynamic hoses on this thing, but I don't see them. So we'll try it out here. Well, he did. Well, kind of. So yeah, he did actually. You know that, he did, to be fair to him. They're just, you know, they're rooted inside. That's actually not bad. So you can see that there. Oh, shite. We get a better angle on that. So you see that? That's cool. I like that. So they're you know, they're inside here. That's not bad. Let me unfold this. I can show you the metallic addition he's made here. So you see these base plates here? As I said, they were originally red, and he's made them, you know, aluminium, whatever, and these things up here. Oh shite! So you know, those are, you know, the major, you know, the major differences. Maybe I should get the other one just to compare it. So this is the base model. You guys, you know, I've been looking for a modified horse Pronto for quite a while, and there's quite a few of them out there, but none of them, I don't know. I wanted something with dynamic hoses. So you can see the difference there. just show you that. So yeah, you can see it there. So he's put the hoses, you know, it's not, you know, there's no dynamic hoses on this, so he's put them through there, which is actually a really, really clever idea. Very, very nice. As you can see here, these are all kind of red, and he's made these metallic. And I'd say, I don't know about you guys, but I think this looks bloody good. I actually like what he's done with that. I really have. Oh, excellent. Thank you very much. And I should probably put up Farmer Bob's YouTube channel as well. Let me just pull up Farmer Bob here. Just give me a second here. So I'm gonna get Farmer Bob. So I like what he did with the map. That terraforming thing, and you know, if I can, you know, give the guy a little bit of a, you know, a help or whatever, you know, with his map, you know. So I'll just give you his channel here. Copy that. So I'm showing live at the moment. Let me post the link here in the chat. So I'm showing live at the moment. Let me post the link here in the chat. Did that come up yet? There we go. Yay! Hopefully that worked. So you can check out the Farmer Bob thingy. Farmer Bob. He's doing farming on Mars, which I think is just awesome. So you know, if anybody has any ideas or can offer him any assistance with mods or you know help with the map and stuff like that, I think it's a great little. I think it's a great idea, great concept that guy has going on. Oh, so they changed the color of the logos as well. That's interesting. I didn't notice that before. You see the difference there? So it actually changes the logo color as well. Interesting. Now I want to check the split on this thing. Let me get some. Let me get some seed and fertilizer here. Whiskey Sierra modding. Holy buckets! That's a weird angle for me right there. Okay. But yeah, as I said, unfortunately, if you were updating to version 1.4.3 of Crest Farms, you are going to need a new game save. And I'm not happy about that, but it's going to be a lot better and safer to do it like that, because you know there are physical differences on the map, and it's just, you know, you're not going to be able to, you know, have your game save. So let's check out the capacity of this thing. I wonder, does it say it? Maybe I'm being a bit stupid here, which is highly likely. Does it say it? 320 horsepower. No, that's not it. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. 6,640 liters. 180 horsepower. What's this? 5,000. Oh, so the capacity has been increased. Interesting. So this is 5,000 liters and 270 horsepower. 11 mph, 9 meters. This is 180 horsepower, so less horsepower. 6,640 liters. So it's 1,440 liters extra. Interesting. So probably get another bag or two here just to So, as you can see there, wheat there is 4,000. Fertilizer is 2,640. So that is different there. Because the split on this is 2,000 and 3,000, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. So the fertilizer on this should be 2,000. It is. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, 2,000 and 3,000. Why the hell is that filling up? Oh, shite. Holy buckets. Oh, this is chaos. Lord have mercy. Which is Whiskey Sierra modding? This class or the horse? Which is which? There we go. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so we can see it there. Seed is 3,000, fertilizers 2,000. This is 4,000 and 2,640. So yeah, the capacity of the tank here has been increased. Which it's not massively increased. 1,640 liters. That's not too bad. I could live with that. I like what he's done with this thing. I really do. It's a bloody good mod. I like what he's done here with the aluminium. I like the fact that you can color it whatever the hell you want. Slight increase in capacity. This should be a really, really nice mod. So we should probably get rid of those. We'll get rid of that, and we'll get rid of that, and we'll get rid of that. And we'll maybe turn off the engines there. Not too bad, that one. Not too bad at all, actually. I like that. So what else is there? There was something else that I saw. What else do I have? Cedars. So I do have this John Deere, not that one. What the hell? So I do have this John Deere thingy. I can't remember who released this. I can't remember offhand who put this out. Does anyone remember? LR Modding? LR Modding? I mean, I know Beast Beast has put a first look in this thing as well. It's it's been reviewed by other people already, but this is my first opportunity to to actually look at it. Holy buckets, that is some high quality shit right there. Look at this thing. Woo! That is some high-end decals right there, my friends. Look at that thing. Oh, you can even read the bloody label. Look at that. To avoid injury or death, stand clear of machine when wings are being folded or unfolded. Mechanical or hydraulic failure can allow wings to fall rapidly. I mean, you can literally read the damn thing. So that is some high-end stuff right there. This thing is just full. I mean, you can read all of these labels. You can read them. That's some high-end stuff right there. So this is the seed tanker thingy as well. Again, nice toolbox there. I don't know what. Let's see this. I assume you can put a seed and fertilizer into this thing. I don't know if it's solid or liquid, so we'll find out. So I'm probably not in the right position, am I? Ooh, okay, not. So she's going. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. It's kind of an auger thing as well inside in there. That's interesting. Oh shit! I'm gonna crash. No. So I can tell you right off the bat, without having to look at it too closely, that this is a very, very high quality mod. You don't need to you don't need to go to Specsavers to see that this is a high end piece of kit. Oh, bugger. Oh, holy buckets! Does it automatically open up? I think it does, doesn't it? I'm not touching this thing, and it's like opening up automatically. You see that? I wonder if it's because I have Simple IC installed. Holy crap, look at that! It just does it automatically. Can't... What's going on here? Why can't I move forward? Can you do a mod review of the tractors? I tell you that in your live stream. Well, I would have to download the tractors, and then I would have to I would not necessarily end the stream, but I would have to quit the game, and then restart it up. Did someone say that you can put this thing on the front and the back or something? That you can hook it up on both ends? So if I wanted to put this on the back, I could put it on the back here? Oh, you can't, can you? Oh, you can't. Oh, okay. No, that would not fit on the back. You have to put it in this configuration. All the hoses hook up here. So let's look at the back one. So she's coming down there. How big is this thing? Does he have 3D wheels on this thing? I think he might, I don't know. I'm not sure. It could be 3D wheels. They kind of look like 3D. They are. I think they are 3D actually. Look at that. Yeah, I think they're 3D wheels. Holy buckets. Lord have mercy. Look at this thing. That is a fine, fine piece of kit right there, my friends. Very, very nice. What's the specs of this damn thing? So the seed cart is 9,500 liters. I don't know what the split is. It does all your usual crops, but it does corn. It does corn, sunflowers, sugar beets, cotton. So it's more of like a planter than anything else. It actually does more crop types than I expected. So it's 15 miles per hour. Holy jeez, that's fast. 13.2 meters. Oh no, oh, I see. There's a difference there. So the actual planter itself, or the seeder, only does the usual base bloody crops, but the tank will hold more. I see, I see. So this is a 13.2 meter, 15 mph, which is very good. 280 horsepower, $200,000, no options whatsoever. And then you have the tank here as well. So $320,000. Hey, farming company, how are you, sir? How are things? 320,000 for the complete package here. Not bad. You know, if you want John Deere, we don't have anything in terms of planters or seeders really with John Deere. You know, so that could be a very good option for someone there. As I said, I don't need to look at this too heavily or too much because I can just tell just by, you know, that it's super duper high quality. And I'm going to assume that all the functions function, you know. So yeah, this is another probably one of those 5-star mods, you know. This is going to be very high quality, high end, high poly count. Uh, yeah, go check that one out, my friends. Least items. Get rid of that and get rid of that. Still trying to find that other bloody thing. I wonder if it's under CJ Farming. That's not it. I wonder, does it have? Uh, no. So where is that damn thing? So I have another planter thingy, and I can't seem to find the damn thing. Is it under bee technology? It's not. It's in sugarcane technology. No. Is it under forage harvesters? No. Planters, maybe? No. Nope. Where the hell is this thing? Oh, that's the Missy Bee thing. Oh, son of a bitch, I don't know where that is. Oh dear. So I had another planter pack. It was a kind of like a 3-in-1. But I can't seem to find a damn thing. I wonder, did I not enable it? Let me quit the game there. Let me show you this. So I've got this. See that? So, Sopima specialist. Specialist in beet growing, offers tools for spoiler preparation. This pack includes a tool holder and 2 soil preparation tools, one for the front edge of the tractor, one for the rear. So Sopima. Have I got it? Is it even in here? S. It is there, see? Sopima Beats pack. So where is it? Sopima. LR modding. Let me see what Nathaniel is linking to there. LR modding. Yeah, the John Deere C cart thingy. LR modding. v1.4.3. How the heck are you, sir? How are things? So, Nathaniel, do you want me to look at something in particular? I mean, I don't mind, you know, but I will need to quit out of the map and stuff. If you want me to look at something particular. So this should be under S then. I mean, if it has its own group here, S. There it is. Ah. So this is it. Where is that? Oh, okay. I don't know what this is. Uh, it's a cultivator, obviously, 4 meter cultivator. And this is a 4.4 meter cultivator. So I thought this was some kind of a planter pack, to be perfectly honest with you. I didn't know it was a bloody cultivator. So that's 4 meter, 4.4 meter, and so which is which? So maybe this goes onto the front. Forward 4 meter rigid. You know what? Let's just rent this stuff. Just take a look at it. So there's no options on any of these, as you can see. Maybe I should have a different tractor here. I don't think this tractor is going to be appropriate for this map. Or these pieces of equipment, I should say. We'll enable the high speed thing. Let us get a different tractor. How about this, my friends? So this is a another mod here. Okay, this is a US version of the case Puma. So what I'm going to do is, so we can compare side by side, I'm going to get a standard Puma. Okay, now you can already tell the difference. So you see the front grille here? See the way it's not transparent? So that is a huge difference right there. So what do you get with this? Trelleborg, Nokian, narrow tires, rear twins. So you kind of get the idea with this. This is the base game Puma. Okay. So we're just going to do that. I'm going to give it the... So it's 270 horsepower is the max HP on this thing. Okay, and then we get a front loader attacher as well, so we're going to release that. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the modded version. Alrighty. So as I said, already you can instantly see the difference here. All of the engine interior is fully modeled inside. You see that? It may even have a fan in there as well. So this would be the US spec version though of this particular tractor. So we have configuration options, standard bracket here. See that? 500 kilogram front weight, 700, 900, and then back to standard. So there is no front PTO attachment on this thing, which is interesting. So we'll just go with the weight here. So we get Trelleborg, Michelin, Firestone. So we get 3 brands here. So we get Trelleborg, we'll go with that one. So this is the row crop weights. So quite a different wheel selection here. Single row crop, rear duals with weights. You can't see them on the outside, but they are on the inside. So you can kind of see it there. See that? Row crop. So yeah, that's kind of that's Trelleborg. So we go to Michelin, we get row crop again, weights, row crop single, duals with weights, and then back to standard. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to go with here. Perhaps we'll just go with that, just for something a little bit different. Let's check out the Firestone. What's on the Firestone? We get weights. We get duals with weights. Row crop 2 with weights. Rear duals with weights. Row crop 3. Interesting. So I wonder what the difference row crop. So I'm not entirely sure what is changing on this thing. But we'll just get that one. So we have an option here for the exhaust. So we have a standard or straight pipe, stock exhaust, straight pipe. So pretty much two options here. It doesn't cost anything extra to swap them out. We'll just go with that one. We got the engine set up. We have 225 horsepower, 245, 255, which is a new option, 270, 315. Okay, holy buckets. So that's a big jump there. So that would be the Puma 240 CVX Eco Tune. Okay. So, as I said, base game is 270. You get a little juice up to 315. Front loader attacher. So you have options there for yes or allo. So you can choose which front loader attacher type you want. I think maybe I'm going to go with the allo, just for something different. Front fender. So you have a front fender option here. Okay. Light bar. I don't know about light bars. Sometimes they can be good, sometimes they can be bad. We'll just put it on it just for the hell of it. And then back fender, we have a... oh, hello. That's quite different. Look at that. That actually changes a lot. It's actually changing the color of the frame as well. You see that? US fenders and Euro fenders. Interesting. US fenders, Euro fenders. Interesting. That is a substantial difference, isn't it? Look at that. I don't know what I'd do there. Not too sure, actually. See, if you go with that one, the color doesn't match. You see that? See the back of it here? See the color of the red? It doesn't match the rest of the body. See that? Where that one does. The Eurofender version actually matches. I wonder why that is. That's interesting. So you can see that there. I mean, surely to God he would have matched the bloody color. I wonder why he didn't match the color of that thing. No. How much money do we have? I wonder why he didn't match that. Maybe it's an optical illusion. Ooh, nice engine sound. Weak beeper, but very nice engine sound. So as you can see there, the engine is fully modeled inside. Okay. I don't know if there's an engine fan spinning in there. It's possible there is. I can't see anything. So you can unfold the thingies here, as you can see. I don't know if it has IC control. It doesn't look like it. So the screens work. So you get all the screens here. So this is probably all additional stuff. I'm sure it is actually. Garage leased. Let me get rid of that. That's a different engine sound. Excuse me. So Definitely a different engine sound. But as I said, I see a problem with this mod. The color is not matched. So you see the color of the red here, and he's changed the the back end here. It's a different shade of red. It does not match. You see that? And you can even see it compared to the other one. See, compared to the other tractor, the color, the shade. So that would be, your European spec here at the back, and this is your US spec. But as I said, the color is not accurate. But I mean, you can get around that. Uh, I can just show you here. If you want the back here to be the US kind of spec version, then fine. But you can change it up if you want to. So I can show you that. He's definitely changed the engine sounds though. Customize. So we can go that. And then we have that there. So if you want everything matchy and nice looking, or whatever you want, you can do that. And you still get to unfold it. I mean, yeah, the back isn't probably accurate to the US version, but still. So let's take a look inside here. Definitely different engine sound. Do we have anything up here? So yeah, you can see the difference there. We've got a lot more screens going on there. So that's that one. I don't believe this is IC control. I don't think so. But if I had a choice between the two tractors, I think it would be pretty obvious. So you can see the front nose here of this tractor. Okay. You cannot see inside the engine. With this one, you can. Big ass difference. But unfortunately, this is only on PC, as far as I know. So yeah, I would definitely go with this one. The engine sounds aren't too bad either on that. So we're going to get rid of that. We're going to get another tractor here. I do have a T8 that I want to take a look at. So I've got two versions of the T8 here. So, okay. Give me a second there, Nathaniel. Let me download that mod for you. I generally don't go with these kind of, these old tractors. I'm more of a modern tractor type of guy. But I will certainly take a look at that one for you, my friend. So just give me a second here. The 4 to 10 series, okay. So we have two modded versions here of the T8. This is from the in-game mod hub, right? This is from Blau ER, whatever the hell you call him. So this is the the modded version of this thing. Beacons. Standard, Trelleborg, Michelin, Mitas, tracked version. Tinted window. Ooh! Did we get blue power? Oh. Holy buckets, hold on a second. How do I change it to blue power? 460 tuned? Holy buckets. Ooh, okay, now we're rock and rolling. Holy buckets. Ooh, okay. Blue power, design. Hold on a second. Ooh, I like what, oh yeah. Ooh, this bad boy. Oh, I like what I'm seeing with this thing. Top farmer, how are you, sir? How are things? I've never used this before, to be perfectly honest with you. This blue power thingy, I've never used this before. Rim color. Blue power. I don't know, that doesn't look quite right, does it? Screw, we'll just go with that. What the hell? Design. Beacons, yes, no, yes, no. Standard. Tinted windows. Blue power. Warning signs. Blue power plus tinted windows. With warning signs. Tinted windows. All. I don't know what I'm going to go for. So that's blue power with tinted windows. That's all of them. Warning signs. Blue power. Warning signs. Blue power tinted. Blue power tinted with signs. I'm gonna go for that one, I think. Okay, let's take a look at that one. You know, I've never used one of these blue powers before, I have to admit. Oh, you can move in and out the you know, the thingy there. I thought there was an option to open the front of this this thingy. Oh, you can open the window. Okay. Oh, okay. So you can open the window. And move in and out the thingy there. Alrighty. So I thought there was an option. Hey, Louis, Louis, how are you, sir? How are things? I thought there was an option here to open up the see the front here of the bonnet. I thought there was an option to open that up. Maybe someone knows about that. So what the hell is this thing? What the bloody hell is this thing? Do you put that on the front or the back? I have no idea. How do you even operate this thing? I wonder how you would function though. I have no idea what this piece of equipment is, I'm afraid. No idea whatsoever. It's some kind of a cultivator thingy, but I don't know how it functions. So the description is, a cultivator prepares fields for the next soy. Okay. So tool holder 4-meter rigid. Cross cross skillet 4.4-meter foldable. Pushed forward 4-meter rigid. I don't know what any of these do. Where would you put them? Front or back? Say that again, Nathaniel. How many arrests in China? So now we have the another version of the T8 here. So this is another modded version. Okay. I believe this is by NEFG modding. I think so. So we get standard front weight 405 kilograms, 225, 405, 585, 765, 945. So there is no front PTO on this particular tractor, as you can see. Lighting package, we get stock. We get a rear package. So we get lights on the side here, you see that? Okay, lights on the side. Engine setup, we have 320 horsepower, 330 horsepower, 350, 380, 410, 435. So 44, 435 is the max. We get the wheel options then. We get row crop wide weights, dual rear with weights, dual all round with rear weights, and then back to row crop. So this would be like the maximum version. Okay, so this would be the fully spec'd out piece of kit here. So this would be it here. Oh, a second. Let me check this engine sound here. Interesting. I wonder if there is IC control. Let's check that here. Open cover. So they go one at a time, you can see that. We can unfold the tractor, which I assume is the door here. So you can do that. You can lift front loader tool. Lift front loader tool. I'm not seeing anything. It's a very quiet engine sound though. Very, very quiet engine sound. Open front loader tool. Again, I'm not seeing anything there for that. Cover lift front loader tool. Open front loader tool. So if there's an option for that, I'm not seeing it. Oh, I see. It's the bloody lights at the side. Ah. I see. See there the bloody lights. So they're moving in and out. Okay. And I suppose this one as well. Yeah, I get it now. So the lights at the side here move in and out. See that? That's what it is. Ah, okay. So you can kind of angle the lights and stuff like that. Yeah, okay. I don't know, the fact that this tractor doesn't have a front loader attacher is kind of a negative, to be honest. I mean, there are differences. So you can see on the top here, this is more of a metallic color. The GPS thing. Whereas on this one, it's white. Now that may change with the color. It's hard to say. I wonder if there's anything internally. Does this have IC? It does not. It does not have any IC. Open the cover. Not too sure about the engine sound or nothing. I prefer the engine sound on this. Let's see what else is there. What's going on there? Oh, that's interesting. Look at that. So the engine is moving around inside. You see that? That is fascinating. Look at that. It's vibrating. See the engine in there? It's actually vibrating. See, I can demonstrate that. See that? That's awesome. Look at that. I've never seen that before. Have you? Anyone seen something like that? I wonder is it on this one? It's not. He's got a different engine than that thing as well, doesn't he? He does. Yeah, there's a different engine in this thing. That is very, very interesting. That's fascinating. I wonder how he's done that. See the way the engine is vibrating. I wonder how he's done that. He mentioned something about realistic beacons as well in this thing, and that you needed a high-end graphics card or something. I wonder what makes it so different. So there was something about the lights in this thing that requires high-end graphics for some reason, or a high-end graphics card. I'm not seeing much difference there, to be honest. I don't know, guys. Which would you prefer? I wonder. I'd be torn, to be perfectly honest. I'd be torn to choose between each one here. I mean, I certainly like the. I like the idea of it from PTO for obvious reasons. But this one has its advantages and disadvantages. So each one has kind of done his own thing with these things. If I was choosing, damn, I'm not too sure. I think I'd probably go with this one. To be perfectly honest, I think I'd go with that one. It just feels more kind of rounded and stuff. They all have their pluses and minuses. Do I have anything else here? I don't know. So let's quit the game there, and let's take a look at that mod that Nathaniel wanted me to look at. Now you're going to have to bear with me here because I do have to quit the game. So just hang on there. Your screen will go blank, but we'll get it back eventually. So I need to download this mod here. Give me a second here. I need to put this into my mod folder. So we're gonna get rid of that. So we're gonna just start this up again. Right, let's relaunch the game here. Thank you, Louis, for tuning in, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. So I'm going to restart the game here. And we're going to make sure that we're not going to get a copyright strike for any music or anything. I'm going to change the volume here. So we're going to go back again and we're going to take a look at the mods here. So I am going to get rid of this one. I'm going to get rid of the the Magnum here. We're going to get rid of that one. We are going to maybe I'll keep the Puma. Yeah, maybe I'll keep the Puma. Where is the other one? Where is that one that I just installed? Where is that one? Let me just check this again, in case I screw things up. Oh shit. I have to unzip the damn thing. Bloody hell. So the Ford F10 series has to be unzipped for it to work. Bugger. So I'm going to have to quit the game again, I'm afraid. So I'm going to have to unzip that. That's not good. And then we're going to have to take those 3 mods out there and put them in here. Then we're going to have to delete this. Then we're going to have to, what else do we do? Okay, empty that. Let's start this up again. Right, let's try this again. Okay, that's fine. Just want to check that there. Options, advanced, make sure everything's fine. Resolution scaling. Advanced options. Okay. Mods. Where the hell is it? Here we go. So here's the Fords here. So yeah, these are the 410 series, large frame. Late 80s / early 90s era 410 series, large frame. Ford 7710 and in the Ford 8210 series 1 and 2. This is by Polygonish and Whiskey Sierra Modding, 36.5 megs. So just 3 of them there. You get a front loader attacher, okay? So that's 90s era front loader attacher. So you get 2 versions. You get the large frame and then you get the two-wheel drive. So I assume two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive you get with this thing. We're going to have to delete that. We're going to have to delete that. We're going to have to do that. We'll go with that. We'll select everything and we'll start again. So yeah, unfortunately, with 1.4.3 of Crest Farms, you are going to need a brand new game save. Otherwise, you're going to have major problems. Things will not work out if you do not have a fresh game save, which is very unfortunate. But it is what it is. So we'll take a look at this Ford thingy for Nathaniel here. As I said, I don't normally. Now what you see there is I've got a beta version of the global company mod, so that's why that is coming up. Auto save. There we go. Okay. So garage. So we're going to just sell everything again here. And we'll get some money out of this as well. Right, so I'm assuming they're in small tractors or something like that. No, they're in medium, okay. So these are the two 410 series, large frame, two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. You can see the difference in the wheels. Oh, okay. I mean, is this supposed to be for Farming Simulator 19 or Farming Simulator 13? I mean, I know it's an old tractor from the 80s, but I mean, you can actually, you can see underneath there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know enough about these tractors and what they look like in the real world. It just looks really, really plain. I mean, there's nothing really on the engine. You don't see any of the engine. Maybe it's like that in the real world. I don't know. So we'll check out the options here. So standard, 550 kilogram front weight. So just two options. So Trelleborg, Michelin. So Trelleborg you get no options. The Michelin you get some options. So you can see the tire tread change there. Standard, row crop singles, row crop with weight, row crop dual, and then back to standard. So I guess we'll get the row crop dual. Then we'll go to beacon. So you can set left, right, or I don't know what would have been the norm for a tractor like this. Wouldn't they normally have maybe like one beacon on these things? Wouldn't they? Or would they have two? Do you want one or two beacons, Nathaniel? You're running this show here, my friend. So we got a 7710, 97 horsepower, 21 mph. That's slow, but I suppose that's normal for this tractor. Then we got the 2 logo here. It's 8210, 8210-2. So 97 horsepower, 115. We're going to go with that one. Stole, Aloe. I'm going to go with Stole. So that's kind of the maxed out kind of configuration there of this thing. So in this particular configuration, which is basically the maxed out version, 23,600. 115 horsepower, 21 mph, 177 liters of diesel. Has no def, which you wouldn't really expect it from an old tractor like this. So this is the other one. So this would be the large frame version, I guess. So we get standard. So just two different options. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go without the weight here, just to make them a bit different. Then we have Trelleborg, Michelin. So in the Michelin, once again, we get row crop singles with weights, joules. So let's go with that one just to be different. So we can tell them apart, and we're going to go with that, and then we're going to go for 7710, 8210. So I'm going to go with the 7710, so we can just tell them apart. Stole Allo, and we'll go with the version with no, and we'll get that one. Now we need to go to the front loader attachers, which should be here, which it is, and we'll release that one. We're going to need a weight for that. No, not a weight. I don't know what color matches. To be honest, I'm just gonna get that one and buy it so I can change the color on this thing. Maybe I can match it up. B&K Farms, how are you, sir? How are things? Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Matt A1, and there is a load in the tractor pack. Well, maybe C, D, E, F. So there's no brand here, but I mean, that's what I have here. So that's all I've got here on the Ford. It is here in the section, but there's no Ford logo, which is maybe, I don't know, maybe point that out to the, maybe post on Facebook and ask him to put the Ford logo, or maybe it's a copyright thing, I don't know. So, what would this be? It's a wide, what's the description again? So they're both large frames, but one is 2-wheel and one is 4-wheel, is that correct? Ooh. Interesting sound. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I think I've got a good color match there. Look at this. That is pretty damn close, isn't it? Look at that. That is very, very close match there in the color. And, I just guessed at that, but it's very, very close. Damn, that's good. Mr. A-Dub, how the heck are you, sir? How are things? Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Look at this thing. So the front loader attacher is pretty damn good, I must say. Nothing wrong with that. The decals on this thing are pretty damn good as well. I mean, they don't look pixelated or anything like that. I mean, as I said, I don't know what the real world tractor looks like. So, I'm judging it on kind of an FS19 modern tractor standard. What I mean by that is, I don't see any engine detail in here, but is that normal? Or would the engine be underneath this front bonnet area in the real world? Is it like this in the real world? That's my question. Or is this kind of a, for example, in the real world, with this front grille area here, would this be transparent? In a real world model? Has this been converted from FS17 or 15? I mean, just looking at it from a, I mean, it's not a bad looking model. Don't get me wrong, but it just seems to be lacking in a little bit of engine detail here. I mean, the Ford logo is pretty damn good as well. Actually, you know what? It goes 26. See that? That thing goes 26. It does. So it's not 21 at all. It's 26. That's not bad. Nothing wrong with that. Front loader operates as it should. Good range of movement on the thing as well. Could probably use a front weight with this thing though, or a rear weight I should say. See that? Yeah. Now that's probably the front loader attacher. Let me check that. Let me get rid of the front loader attacher here. It's probably just a front loader attacher because of the weight of it. Get up to full speed here. So, you know, she's not as flippy over-ish as as with the front loader attacher. Especially considering that she has, you know, rear dual rear wheels. So I think it's probably just the weight of the front loader here that's doing that. So maybe get a rear weight at the back. See that? And if you put it up higher, I suppose she's going to flip. Yeah, it should flip. So the higher the bucket there, she's going to flip over. So I would suggest maybe putting a weight at the back there. That should stabilize things. But she's 26, not too bad. Let's check the basic functions of this thing. So she does have her blinky blinkies, as you can see there, which is the F2 on the old keyboard. I don't know if she has, so she does, she has the lights on front there. So there and there. So as your left indicator, there's your right indicator. There's your beacons. You've got 3 stages of light, which is just, you know, bog standard, what one would expect. The mirrors work from the outside, as you can see there. You can see the reflections there. From the inside, the mirrors work as well. Although, no, let me see about the view. So you see that mirror up there on the dash, on the, you know, on the front window. There is nothing on that. See that up there? So that's kind of a bug. But that could be just a scripting issue or something like that. That should be easy to fix. You know, but yeah, you know, that you know, that mirror, whatever the hell you call it, that should work. Let's take a look at the so there's no suspension on the seat, but that could be because, you know, if it's a 1980s tractor, then maybe it doesn't have that function, even though it looks like it does. So, I mean, it looks like that seat should be articulated in some way. So the seat isn't articulated at all. It doesn't move up and down or left to right. The guy inside, his feet do not touch any of the pedals. See that? So his feet don't touch the tractor at all. The hands on the steering wheel are more or less okay, depending. It depends on the angle you turn the steering wheel, his hands are not correct. It's at that angle they're fine, but once you turn, you see that they're off the wheel. So I'm not sure if his position is absolutely correct there. So you do have some indicators in here. So there is a little old kind of LCD display in there. None of the pedals move, as you can see. And the wheel does move. None of the levers move. There is no IC control that I can instantly see. This would be, this is what you would expect from a 1980s, early 1980s tractor, to be honest. If it's late 70s, early 1980s, this is what you're going to get. I'm surprised it even has an LCD display, to be honest. It's kind of fairly modern. The satellite dish is for. There is a guy on YouTube. He's doing a map based on Mars. It's called Terraforming Mars. He's a South African map maker. He's new. He's only learning the trade, as it were. He's looking for objects appropriate to Mars. Setting. So his name is Farmer Bob. I don't know if I posted the link previously. Is that the link? I don't know. Yeah, there you go. That's Farmer Bob, is it? Yeah, there we go. Yay. So I'll just show you the link there. So that's the link to Mr. Farmer Bob. As I say, he's an Australian map maker. He's doing a very, very early version of... he's trying to do something different with Farming Simulator. He's got a map based on Mars. It's not about selling products or anything like that. It's about feeding the Mars colony. So there are fields on the map on the map and stuff, but you don't sell the product. You just deliver the product to to feed the colony. But the point is, what I personally think he's missing is a satellite dish. And I mentioned it to the guys here. Does anyone have a satellite dish that they could maybe give Farmer Bob permission to put onto his map? And Mr. Mouse there suggested ADub had some kind of satellite dish that he was working on. So I was maybe thinking, if with permission, of course, ADub, maybe you could help Mr. Farmer Bob out with something like that. To maybe to get a satellite dish on Mars, which I think will be appropriate for the setting. But it's entirely up to yourself whether you want to or not. It's just a suggestion. But yeah, that's what I wanted to have a word with you about. But in terms of these Fords here, they're fine. There's nothing fundamentally wrong with this mod. It's an old, late 70s, early 80s tractor. There's nothing wrong with them. I mean, would I use them? No, because they're too old. I prefer to use modern equipment. I mean, it's only got 110 horsepower is the max model you can get. If you're doing a themed farm, if you're doing a small farm, a themed farm, if you want to be using old equipment, it's perfectly fine. I don't see anything fundamentally wrong with the model or the mod per se. From a technical mod standpoint, it's absolutely fine. Everything appears to function. I mean, I haven't tested it on fields or anything, but just the basics seem to work. So yeah, I don't have a problem with that. And Nathaniel, I think that was a kind of a good to go kind of mod. But I certainly wouldn't be using it on Crest Farms here. I need modern equipment here. So what the hell are we gonna do now? Oh, FS Club is live. Okay. Well, we don't want to be stepping on anybody's boots now, do we, my friends? So listen, yeah, I think I'll probably just end the stream there. I've got a lot of work to do offline, anyways. Um, with the update of Crest Farms, requires a new game save. So I've lost my, my original, old game save. So I have to put everything back together and get it the way it was before. So yeah, there you go. We just looked at a few mods. Some interesting, some maybe not. But I hope you guys enjoy the stream at least. Maybe giving you a few ideas there for mods and the quality of stuff. That fast track or the Xerion 3800 is excellent. I highly recommend that one. So, my friends, listen, thank you very much all for tuning in. Appreciate it. Mr. FS Club is streaming now at the moment if you want to go and check him out. But for right now, my friends, I'm going to end the stream here. So, thank you very much for everyone. Take care. Bye bye.